Today, we are diving deep into a really powerful way of looking at our world, a journey from what feels like constant survival mode to a true state of abundance flow. So what does that actually mean, and how do we get there? Let's find out.
You ever have that feeling like the ground is just shifting under your feet? Like all the old rules about careers and success are being erased right before our eyes? If that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. The material we're looking at today sees this exact moment not as some kind of crisis, but as a massive opportunity.
I mean, wow, right? This quote really paints a picture. The idea is that all the old maps we were given are basically useless now. But because they're turning to dust, we finally have the chance to look up and find our real direction, a true north that was always there, just hidden by all the noise.
Okay, so let's start by looking at what's actually crumbling. The source calls this whole period the Great Unveiling. And the name is perfect because it suggests that all this chaos is really just pulling back a curtain on a system that, let's be honest, hasn't been working for a lot of us for a long time.
Think about the massive layoffs we've seen. Instead of just seeing it as an economic catastrophe, this perspective reframes it as a divine extraction. Now, divine doesn't have to be a religious thing. It's more about a necessary, almost destined release from a machine, a work system, that saw people as disposable and completely ignored the human heart.
So to really get why this extraction is happening, we've got to understand the system we're leaving behind. And it has a name, the Commodity Kingdom.
The Commodity Kingdom was all about one thing: efficiency. Data, metrics, optimization. Everything looked great on a spreadsheet, but underneath, the human core was being hollowed out. We were more connected by tech than ever, but people were starving for real, genuine connection.
And this quote just hits you right in the gut. A depreciating asset. That's an accounting term for something that loses value over time. And that's how this system viewed human beings, their lives, their skills, their dreams. It's chilling.
So, what went wrong? Well, the first big flaw was the policy void. Basically, we were measuring all the wrong things. We obsessed over metrics like GDP, which just tracks how much money is changing hands. But you can have a high GDP while people's happiness, sense of purpose, and well-being are in a total nosedive.
The second fatal flaw? The profit foundation. This was the single-minded obsession with using every tool in the box, AI, automation, you name it, to squeeze out more profit for shareholders, no matter what the cost to society. It didn't matter if communities were fracturing or anxiety was skyrocketing.
And what's the result when you live in a system like that? You get caught in the me trap. It's a psychological prison where everyone is in a frantic, fearful state of competition. It turns us all into these little isolated islands, convinced we have to fight for our survival because there isn't enough to go around.
But here's where the story turns. From the ashes of the me, something else is waking up, the we. And what's so cool is that this new way forward isn't new at all. It's built on ancient wisdom, blueprints that have been waiting for us to rediscover them.
The first blueprint is Ikigai. It's a Japanese concept that basically means your reason for being. The old world only cared about one part of this, what you can be paid for. Ikigai invites us to find that magic spot where what we love, what we're good at, and what the world actually needs all come together. It's our personal compass.
And the second blueprint is Ubuntu. This is the perfect antidote to the me trap. It's this beautiful, profound belief that says, I am because we are. It means my humanity is fundamentally tied to yours. My well-being depends on your well-being. We're not separate islands. We're all part of the same human family.
So what happens when we put these powerful ideas together? What does this new Earth actually look like in practice? Well, the source material gives us a map, a side-by-side comparison that makes the shift crystal clear. Okay, take a look at this. This table just lays it all out. On the left, we've got the old me world. On the right, the new we world. This is the heart of the transformation. So let's break down exactly what each of these shifts feels like.
First off, we're moving from survival mode, that exhausting, cutthroat race for jobs and money, to abundance mode. And this isn't just about having more money. It's a deep shift in mindset to one of collaboration and trust, where we truly believe that one person's success doesn't take away from ours. When one of us thrives, we all thrive. Next, our very identity changes. The old world taught us you are what you do. Your whole worth was wrapped up in your job title. The new paradigm says your worth is inherent. You are a unique, essential piece of the universal puzzle. You don't have to earn your value, you just are valuable.
And the definition of success gets a total makeover. It's no longer about who can pile up the most profit and power. In the new world, success is measured by the flow of what the source calls the thread of love. Think of it as the real-world currency of kindness, compassion, and mutual support. It's the positive energy we create together.
And get this isn't just some nice, fluffy idea. It's literally hardwired into our biology. Neuroscience shows that when we're generous or kind, our brains release feel-good chemicals like oxytocin and dopamine. We are biologically designed to feel good when we connect and support each other.
Finally, education is transformed. It stops being a factory for producing useful tools for industry. Instead, it becomes a journey of cultivating your inner jewel, your unique gifts, your creativity, your purpose. It's about discovering who you are, not just what you can do.
All right, so this all sounds amazing in theory, right? But the million-dollar question is, how do we actually start living this way? Let's get practical and look at the first steps you can take on this new path.
Here are 5 concrete things you can do. 1. Map your ikigai. Really sit with it. 2. Keep an Ubuntu reflection journal. Each day, notice moments of connection versus competition. 3. Try the thread of love experiment. Just do one small, unexpected act of kindness. 4. Practice divine extraction and jewel polish, which is a cool way of saying consciously let go of your old job title and identify the core talents underneath. And 5. Create a New Earth vision board to visually remind yourself of the beautiful, interconnected future you're helping to build.
And it all comes down to this final, powerful thought. This whole journey is about letting the isolated, ego-driven me die, so that the connected, compassionate, collective we can finally be born. It is a profound shift, and really the only question left for all of us is, are you ready to make it?